we can move on to the Cock of the Walk segment. My Cock of the Walk is Gregg Popovich. Want to give him a shout-out.
Well said.
Unfortunately, he's retiring from his coaching career due to the stroke he had early on in last season. Just couldn't get back to full health. It was honestly a little hard to watch the press conference because he can't move well. He just kind of looks like a bit of a shell of his former self. I'm really sad he didn't get to go out on his own terms. We didn't get a moment of like, this is the last game that Pop is coaching, and we didn't get to kind of honor him in that way. But he's moving to be the president of basketball operations for the Spurs. He had a cool moment in classic Gregg Popovich style. He's a great press conference coach. Mm-hmm. He takes off his jacket and he has an El Jefe shirt on, which if you don't know basically means the boss. So he's like, I'm no longer the coach, I'm the boss. In terms of coaching accolades, 5 rings, is the winningest coach in NBA history, has coached numerous greats, David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Kawhi, got a year of coaching Wemby, among others, Manu, Tony Parker. But yeah, took over the coaching job in 1995 in a pretty kind of iconic and baller way, is the GM of the Spurs, and basically doesn't like the coach, fires the coach, takes over the coaching job, tanks for the rest of the year, and then rattles off 20 straight 50-win seasons. Mm-hmm. Just a fantastic coach, a fantastic human being. I think you can see that well when he pulls up to the press conference and he's kind of flanked by all these Spurs greats. Mm-hmm. Talking about Tim Duncan and Manu have been at all his rehab sessions, helping him through the process. He's just a very well-loved guy in the NBA, both players and media-wise, and in San Antonio. It's pretty clear he cares a lot about the character and the personal lives of the players that he's coaching, and is involved there as well as on the court. So I'm a huge Spurs fan. I've loved the guy. I'm sad that he's no longer going to be on the sidelines, but I'm thankful for all the memories that he's given us. So
awesome.
What's your favorite Popovich memory, Sanders?
I don't really rebound balls back out to Allen.
See,
I'm kidding.
That's maybe the low light of his career.
I'm kidding.
Have you ever watched the compilation of his interview moments?
Mm-mm.
He can give reporters pretty hard times. In fun ways.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a specific one off the top of my head.
He's had a lot of one-word interviews, like the ones they do between the quarters.
Yeah.
As you're coming into the second quarter.
Yeah.
One of the things, I remember one where, the interviewer was asking, well, what do you guys need to do to improve here in the second quarter? And he said, rebound.
Yeah.
And then walks back to the huddle.
That's
but he's been a lot of...
What is working well for you in the third quarter? The ball's going in the basket.
Yes.
And then just walks off.
He's very known for that. And then he also has funny moments in games as well. There's one moment where he was playing against Shaq,
mm-hmm.
and the opening tip-off, Shaq wins the tip, and then they go and foul Shaq 2 seconds into the game, because Shaq was being guilty of the hack of Shaq.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't shoot free throws, and he did it as a joke.
Yeah.
That night, that's a really funny Popovich moment.
He got ejected 35 seconds into a game once.
Yep.
And the press conference after is pretty iconic because he crashes Michael Malone's. I think it was Michael.
I think you're right.
Presser, and he's like, "What are y'all talking about?" And Michael Malone's like, "Oh, someone got ejected 35 seconds into the game." He's like, "Really? What did they do to deserve that? I can't. Who would do such a thing?" And it's you, because he can be a bit of a hothead. I don't remember what he did in the moment. But just a basketball icon, truly, a top 5 coach of all time.